The spirit of Scotland's ancient links, alive and well at the picturesque Bandon Dunes Golf Resort here on the central coast of Oregon. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 13th hole. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. That's it. Two solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. A great opportunity here for birdie. This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Wow, Frank, how about that shot to this par 5?
Incredible, Rich.
You bet. Nothing more than a tap in. It's an Eagle 3, all set up by the incredible second shot into this par 5. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. Good looking drive here, right on the heels of the eagle. That is right where you want to be. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Now from the South Pacific and the island nation of New Zealand, EA Sports so proud to welcome you to Tara Iti Golf Club in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. With the native son of New Zealand, one of the Kiwi golfing legends, Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, this oasis of a golf course opened back in 2015, so it wasn't around when you were rolling through this country's amateur events, but what are a couple of keys to playing well here?
Fighting the conditions. New Zealand's renowned for having 4 seasons in a day, so if you think you're going to be playing dome-like conditions, you're not. But the course is built for that, so just embrace a little bit of a wind change, maybe during the course of the day. Be very aware where it's coming from, because that's really what you have to negotiate.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Well, 2 things to consider here. First of all, the break, just ever so slightly left to right, but the main focus must be the pace, uphill all the way.
Okay, not a bad effort. Okay, so big drive here at the first, but only a par to show for it. Now to the second at 173 yards. It doesn't take long to notice the distinguishing aspect to this hole. It is that pot bunker a la the 6th at Riviera, rather inconveniently situated in the back center portion of the green. Okay, safely aboard. 14 feet to the hole. And yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. On to the third at 446 yards. On a clear day, you feel like you could see all the way to South America. But when the clouds and fog shroud the barrier islands beyond, it's like something out of an adventure movie. As for the hole itself, beware that any shot that hugs the left side of the fairway could leave you with a blind approach over a large mound.
I guess it got the 90% air bit. That ball actually went through that tree.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Now to Tara Edie's fourth. This is one you look forward to. A par 4 at just 340 yards. Off the tee, you'll need to avoid a small, sandy, brush-filled area in the middle of the fairway. But if you do, you'll have a better-than-average chance of getting something close to or even on this sloped green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Well, the birdies are coming fast and furious now. That a third in a row. Up next, a par 5 as we reach the 5th hole. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at the par 5. Now at the 6th hole. That will do just fine. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. Continuing on with this front side, we head to the par 4 7th. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. On to the 8th hole. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. Second shot, good look at the green.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot.
Now this for another birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. One more par 4 to get through on this front side as we come to the par 4 ninth. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This from about 10 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Just a tap in there for par at the ninth. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par. So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. As noted in its logo, first opened in 1919. There's a look at the beautiful Pebble Beach golf links here on the captivating Monterey Peninsula. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing "From Sea to Shining Sea." Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the long par 5 sixth. Just want to get this into a good approach range, or second to the par 5. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5, Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with. This started toward the left side. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of PGA Tour golf. Today from 17 Mile Drive on the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach golf links. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So this may be a little under 30 feet for eagle. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favorites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St. Andrews because of exactly where you are. But, you know, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there.
She started this one a bit to the left. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Well, Frank, it is a pleasant walk under any circumstances, but how good is it when you've knocked it on in two here at the 18th at Pebble Beach?
It's a lot better than picking one out of the Pacific Ocean, Rich. That was just a great shot. And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Yep, you take those all day, every day. Just a short putt there, and it is in for her birdie. EA Sports, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. And today, we find ourselves on the rugged coastline of Carmel Bay at the legendary Pebble Beach Golf Links. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Wild tee shot to the left of the fairway bunkers. Good news is that the water down the right is somewhat out of play. The bad news is can you get enough club on it to get it to the right level?
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5. Wow, California's still golden, depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach. Here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5 because you have to make decisions on whether or not you want to go for this green in 2.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Ten-foot putt left. That one just going to sneak on by. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. EA Sports, and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. It could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, just how you draw it up. That one in for a birdie. Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. And then you want to stare out at the Pacific just with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played it, Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on the screen. And then I played it on a windy day.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started on line.
So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Frank, a chance here to get home in 2, a chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. Look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash out shot. One of the few times you want to hit your second shot into a greenside bunker.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Yeah, that's nicely done. Good playing there as she finishes off her birdie.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right, and you can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided.
Oh, that is way right.
That hit that tree hard and bounced straight into the rough.
Has 80 yards left.
And that'll do just fine. A 6-footer now for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. From Jack at the 1972 U.S. Open to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. The 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Perfect there, and that's in for a birdie. So This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
Let's get right to it as we pick up the action here on the tee at the par 5 second. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And this is a putt pros practice for hours. Slightly uphill and dead straight.
Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
Got every bit of that, flew it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. A very good spot to putt from here. This for an eagle. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Yep, you'll take those all day, every day. Just a short putt there, and it is in for her birdie.
Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pot bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Aggressive play off the tee pays off, ball sitting nicely in the fairway, and a very good chance to get it in tight.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. A gorgeous day in South Carolina here at Harbortown Golf Links. It's live first round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 135 yards left to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Oh, that was one heck of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And she's going to stay at -3. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Well, we've got about 135 yards left.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Nope. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And her score is going to stay right where it is. This is one of the more visually striking holes here at Harbor Town, the 373-yard par 4 13th. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Alice Dye's signature cypress planks all around. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This is a 13-footer. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. This for birdie now at 14.
And this putt might just try to get away to the right, but not much at all.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she'll remain at 4 under par. Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
So for Frank Nobilo. Today from historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and Frank, of course, we know East Lake as the home of the Tour Championship, but talk to me a little bit about the course itself. What kind of players typically do well here?
I actually think someone that draws the ball, Rich, has a sort of a better chance of playing well around there than someone that fades it. We've seen that really of the professionals that have played well there. A lot of the trouble's on the right-hand side, so you want the ball moving away from that. And, of course, the 2 9s themselves are a little different. 1 9 a little flatter and the other one sort of uphill and down dale. But anytime you're going where Bobby Jones really played most of his golf, you're going to one of golf's oasis. Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5. Rich, a little bit of grass in between ball and grooves. There's nothing going to stop that. That's out of here.
That is a FedEx special right there, overnight air. Now, from the home of the Tour Championship, EA Sports is proud to welcome you to historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, for this edition of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
This from about 10 feet.
A good opportunity lost there. EA Sports, and the PGA Tour are so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
All going to be watching this one intently. Ooh, and a tough start to the morning here. That one a bit wild and into some early trouble. So starting off the round here with a lengthy putt. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. So trouble right from the start of the round. A wayward tee shot at one leads to an opening bogey. Moving on, we come to the par 4 second. This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
And that is just what you're envisioning when you're on the range. That's positioned nicely in the right side of the fairway. And now down to a man who knows a little bit about this golf course, Nota Begay, with a look here at the birdie putt.
And if you've ever used the putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par.
And getting set to start the second hole now.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
Job was made harder by the second shot coming up short, but excellent use of the flop shot and a chance to escape with a par.
So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par.
Par 3 tee shot needs to be precise.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that's going to be just okay. Might have been a little worried about not getting it out, and instead this is going to leave a tough putt coming up. Yes, did well there. That's in to save a par. Challenging hole coming up next. This is the par 4 fourth. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. A par 4 on tap next as we come to the 5th hole. Ooh, that started well right. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough.
Now, that's not a bad shot. And the reason why I say that, you see the lie, thick, heavy rough, just to forge that one out and get it on the green. Good going. Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par.
To the 6th hole now.
All right, in the fairway. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Par 5 up next as we come to the 7th hole.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Good shot right there, and it just hangs on that back portion of the green. On board into par 5, still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie.
That's a nice lag putt. Frank, what would you focus on a long putt?
That 3-foot circle, obviously you allow yourself a little bit more the further and further away you get, but just expectations, lower them a little bit. There's certain distances, just take 2.
On to the 8th hole. Wow, that is about all you can say there. Expertly judged.
From close range, this for a 2.
Yeah, good job there to cash that in. A brilliant tee shot to this par 3. And it winds up a no-stress 2. One more par 4 to get through on this front side as we come to the par 4 ninth. This one's starting a little bit right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
115 yards.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
That one just going to sneak on by. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Frank, you know what, I think about it. What is it we actually do? And